Shit!
1999 wasn't just a year, it was a weird dream-like memory we all share. Right before the world thought computers were going to explode and our toasters were going to gain sentience, it was the last year before the 2000s hit, and everything felt like it was either peaking or about to collapse. And somehow, that was the magic. But then you had Office Space giving us the blueprint for hating our jobs with style. Like, yeah, we've all had a boss who said,
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow.
And 1999 was the year we all screamed, no, and beat a fax machine to death with a baseball bat. And on the weekends, we turned into the American Pie guys with our friends. The most awkward, legendary, way too relatable coming-of-age movie ever.
Oh, and this one time, at band camp, I stuck a flute in my
Excuse me?
Everyone had that one friend who was Stifler, and if you didn't, it was probably because it was you. Detroit Rock City led us to believe skipping school to see Kiss was a life or death mission, because in 99, it kinda was.
Hey, Chongo!
And if you're anything like Deuce Bigalow, male gigolo, that dropped like a comedic pipe bomb, it taught us, well, nothing. Except that you could make a living by being extremely average and accidentally hilarious, which, ironically, became the blueprint for every early 2000s influencer. TV in 1999 was unhinged in the best way. The Sopranos appeared and turned the mob into a therapy session with gabagool on the side. And suddenly, everyone wanted to talk about their feelings, while maybe also breaking someone's kneecaps. Freaks and Geeks gave us only one glorious season of awkward high school beauty, and then got canceled faster than your dial-up connection after someone picked up the phone. Meanwhile, Futurama beamed in from the year 3000, only to remind us how dumb we already knew we were in the present. And Family Guy showed up, kicked in the front door and said, hey, what if every joke was about Kool-Aid, chicken fights, and random nonsense? And we said, yes, absolutely yes. The music was unmatched. Britney Spears dropped Baby One More Time, and the schoolgirl outfit instantly became a pop culture cheat code. Every middle school dance was now a battleground of awkward boys trying not to pass out from the pressure. TLC hit us with No Scrubs, and suddenly every guy was checking his passenger side seat to make sure he wasn't literally hanging out the side of his best friend's ride. And if he was, he would just ask himself, what's my age again? Blink 182 taught us being an immature idiot could look cool, and gave permission to a generation of guys to run naked through public places and call it a personality trait. And then when the street lights turned on, you had to go home, and you'd probably be playing the Dreamcast. It hit shelves and felt like a gaming console from the future. It had a memory card with a screen on it, which felt like witchcraft in 99. You could play Sonic Adventure or Crazy Taxi, and you felt like your eyeballs were time traveling. And then you had the Furby boom, a terrifying little gremlin that wouldn't shut up and absolutely heard your sins. You'd hide it in a drawer and somehow it'd still whisper, hi there, at 2 a.m. like it was summoned by a demon. You'd want to take that thing to the Royal Rumble in 1999, which was absolute mayhem. You had Stone Cold Steve Austin entering like a pissed off Texas tornado, fighting off Vince McMahon, The Rock, and probably a vending machine if it looked at him wrong. This was peak attitude era, back when WWE was so wild your mom would burst in the room and demand, what are you watching? While Mankind was getting thrown off a 20-foot cage onto a table. Fashion? Weirdly wild. Cargo pants with like 27 pockets, but none of them could actually hold anything useful. Tiny sunglasses that blocked zero sun. Chain wallets swinging like medieval weapons. It was the golden age of looking like you just walked out of a Mountain Dew commercial shot in a rave dungeon. And the overall vibe of 1999, everything felt like it was leading up to something. We didn't know what. Maybe Y2K, maybe aliens, maybe we'd all just vanish into the Matrix. But until then, we had roller rinks, Surge Soda, Can I Bum a Ride, Energy, and the feeling that the world was just big enough to explore, but still small enough to feel like yours. 1999 kind didn't care if it made sense. It just wanted to feel everything all at once. Loud, weird, over the top, and a little broken. Just like that damn Furby in your closet.
I farted once on the set of Blue Lagoon.